Welcome to the Municipality of Polomolok, Office of the Mayor of Bplo and Mtfrb. Here are the list of service we provide in Business Permit and Licensing Office. This is the external services: business permit application, new, renewal, updating, inspection or assessment, retirement, change location, ownership, trade name, line of business, certifications and working permit or occupational. This is for the business permit application for the new business permit. The office located in Business Permit and Licensing, classification, simple, type of transaction, government to business, who may avail, all Filipino citizens who are 18 years and above, authorized personnel and representative. This are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. Barangay clearance in the barangay hall, where your business establishment is located, and sanitary permit in Municipal Health Center. Cooperative in DDI or Negocio Center. Partnership in Securities and Exchange Commission. Corporation in Securities and Exchange Commission. In cooperative you can secure this in Cooperative Development Authority CDA. Association in Department of Labor and Employment. Waste Management Certificate at the Mtfrb Building. Gasoline stations or LPG producers in Energy Regulatory Commission. Security agency, gun shop or club in Camp Crane, Quezon City.
In rice distributor or large-scale rice retailing at the National Food Authority. Livestock and food, non-food plantation at the Environment Compliance ECC.
Cocoa lumber distributors at the Philippines Association. Cocoa lumber retailing at Barangay Hall where operations located. Limestone and sands and gravel in Provincial Environment Management Office. Pawnshop, foreign exchange, money changer, remittance agent at the Bangko Sentral in Pilipinas. Authorized personnel, representative and single proprietor at the owner of business. Partnership, SEC CDA DOL at the company, cooperative or association represented. These are the steps processing for your business permit. This is the first step, follow the instructions given. The second step is to pay computed taxes and other fees. The last step is to printing and releasing of business permits. Business permit application for renewal business permit. The Office Business Permit and Licensing Office. Classification, complex. Type of transaction, government to business. Who may avail, owner or 18 years and above authorized personnel. This are the checklist of requirements and where it to secure. Barangay clearance at the barangay hall where the business establishment located. Sanitary permit at the Municipal Health Center. Solid Waste Management Certificate at the Mtfrb Building. Authorized personnel, representative and single proprietor at the owner of business. Partnership, SEC CDA DOL at the company, cooperative or association represented. And this is the first step of renewal. The second step is to pay computed taxes and other fees. The last step is to printing and releasing of renewal business permits.
Business permit updating for their new and renewed business permit. The Office Business Permit and Licensing Office. Classification, simple, type of transaction, government to business. Who may avail, owner or 18 years and above authorized personnel.
This are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. Business permit, original copy. Sanitary permit, solid waste management certificate. Gasoline stations and LPG producers at the Energy Regulatory Commission. Security agency, gun shop and club at the Quezon City. Rice distributor, large-scale retailing at the National Food Authority. Livestock at the DENR.
Food, non-food plantations at the DENR. Cocoa lumber distributors and retailing at the Philippines Coconut Association.
Limestone and sand and gravel manufacturing and hollow blocks management office. Pawnshop, foreign exchange, money changer and remittance agent. Quarterly and semi-annually payments, official receipt at the MTO cashier. This is the first step of updating their business permit. Follow the instructions given. Business inspection and assessment for their business permit. The Office, Business Permit and Licensing Office. Classification, complex. Type of transaction, government to business. Who may avail, owner or 18 years and above and are operating a business. This is the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. Business permit at the Bplo. And this is the first step for their inspection and assessment. Follow the instructions given. This is the last step for the inspection and assessment. Business permit retirement for their business permit. The Office, Bplo. Classification, simple. Type of transaction, government to business. Who may avail, all Filipino citizen who are 18 years and above and are operating a business. This are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. Business permit original and retirement letter that address of the mayor. 4 copies. This is the first step to retirement of your business permit. Follow the given instructions.
The second step is to secure a notice of retirement. And the last step is to submit the documents to the Bplo.
Business permit change location, ownership, trade name, line of business of your business permit.
Bplo, classification, simple, government to business. Or registered business of this municipality. These are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. Change location at the zoning, MPDO, barangay clearance. Partnership at the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Change ownership, letter of request at the client. For waiver of rights at the law office. Partnership at the Securities and Exchange Commission. For change trade name at the DDI and Negocio Center. For partnership at the Securities and Exchange Commission. For change line of business. Letter of request in client. For partnership at the Securities and Exchange Commission. This is the first step: surrender business permit and 4 copies of letter of request. And the second step, proceed to the MTO and have the request assessed. This is the third step, proceed to MTO cashier. And the fourth step is to present the OR and have the notice change. The last step is to receive a copy of original official receipt.
Certifications of your business permit, such as retirement BUR, authenticity cessation of sinners, and certified true copy.
The Office Bplo. Classification, simple. Type of transaction, government to client. Who may avail, all registered business of this municipality. This are the checklist of the requirement and where it to secure. Certificate of cessation of business and certificate of authentication. Certified true copy. Photocopy of latest renewed in new business permit and letter of request. Copies will depend on how many are requested by the client. And OR number of copies to certified. These are the steps you need to follow. First step is pass documents, request letter needed and official receipt. The second step is to receive copies of the certificate, depending on required signatories for the certificate requested. The client will need to have the certificate signed from the office of the municipal mayor. The last step is to receive 1 copy and have it stamped, sealed at the Bplo.
Working, occupational permit or permit of service personnel. The Office, Bplo, classification, simple, type of transaction, government to client. Who may avail, or registered business of this municipality.
These are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. Application form at the Bplo. Police clearance, barangay clearance, cedula, 2 pieces 2x2 ID picture and official receipt. For the butcher slaughterhouse head clearance. These are the steps you need to follow. and this is the second step. Note, receive one copy with name, date and signature for Bplo. This is the internal services we provide. Date gathering and statistics. In the Office of the Mayor. Business Permits and Licensing Office. Data gathering and statistics. The Office, Bplo. Classification, simple. Type of transaction, government to business and to client. Who may avail, all registered business of this municipality.
These are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. Request our intent letter, addressed to the Municipal Mayor and flash drive. This is the client's steps. Follow the instructions given. Office of the Mayor Municipal Tricycle Franchise Regulatory Board Mtfrb. These are the external services we provide. New applicant of franchise, renewal, transfer, substitution, dropping, cancellation, road safety and defensive driving seminar. And this is the new applicant of franchise.
The Office Bplo. Classification, simple. Type of transaction, government to business and client. Who may avail, all Filipino citizens who are 18 years old and above, bona fide residents of this municipality with professional driver's license. This are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. Slot invitation at the Mtfrb. Voter's certification at the Comelec. Motorcycle OR and driver license at the LTO. Measurement, width, height and length and provide post requirements in the following. Motorcycle official receipt and motorcycle certificate OG registration. Barangay clearance. Purpose for tricycle franchise. Police clearance, cedula, sketch of garage location, 2 pieces latest 1x1 ID picture and 1 long brown folder. The first step is to inquire franchise openings or obtain an invitation. Verify pre-required documents and procedures. The second step is to fill up application form and complete requirements needed. Notarize the application from attorney. Step 3 to pay at the cashier and secure OR. Step 4 is to pass complied documents. Step 5 is to accomplish an insurance agency requirements. 1 photocopy of new motorcycle OR, 1 photocopy of updated insurance cover. 1 photocopy of updated insurance policy and it should include third-party liability. The last step, your tricycle inspected by a Mtfrb staff for your municipal tricycle operator's permit to be released and pass photos with size of 3A of your tricycle unit.
Renewal of franchise. The agency recognizes the right of tricycle franchise holders to renew their franchise yearly.
The Office Bplo. Classification, simple. Type of transaction, government to business and client. Who may avail, all Filipino citizens who are 18 years old and above, bona fide residents of this municipality with professional driver's license. This are the checklist of requirements and where it to secure. This are the pre-requirement verification you need to present. Road safety certificate and this are the post-requirement at presented into the Mtfrb. Motorcycle OR and CR at the LTO. Latest taripa in client. Official receipt at the MTO cashier. Mtfrb road safety certificate. 2 pieces latest 1x1 ID picture. Business permit of 3 tricycle units owned or more at the Bplo. This are the step. The first step is to bring the latest documents and present to Mtfrb.
Step 2 is to fill up application and complete requirements needed. Step 3 photocopy of OR and required documents, pass to Mtfrb. Step 4 accomplish LTO and insurance agency requirements. And tricycle requirements for the current year of renewal stickers, case number or other.
The last step is to inspect your tricycle by a Mtfrb staff for your municipal tricycle operator's permit to be released. Transfer of franchise ownership. Office, Bplo. Classification, complex. Type of transaction, government to client. Who may avail, all Filipino citizens who are 18 years old and above, bona fide residents of this municipality.
This are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure, transfer of franchise. Not expired MTOP. If expired, renew the MTOP and duly completed application form.
Notarized deed of sale of tricycle unit, certificate of registration of motorcycle ownership and official receipt. Barangay clearance of new owner, latest police clearance, cedula, 1x1 picture of tricycle unit and common carriers insurance, cover and policy. Voter's certificate at the Comelec. Sketch of garage and long brown folder. These are the steps. Step 1. Inquire franchise openings or obtain an invitation. Verify pre-required documents and procedures. Step 2. Fill up application form and complete requirements needed. Step 3. Pay at the cashier and secure OR, photocopy OR and attach to the documents. Step 4. Pass complied documents. Step 5. Accomplish LTO and insurance agency requirements. 1 photocopy of new motorcycle OR, 1 photocopy of update insurance cover, 1 photocopy of updated insurance policy. It should include third-party liability. The last step is to inspect your tricycle by a Mtfrb staff for your municipal tricycle operator's permit to be released.
Substitution, dropping, cancellation.
Office, Bplo. Classification, complex. Type of transaction, government to client. Who may avail, all Filipino citizens who are 18 years old and above, bona fide residents of this municipality. These are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. This are the pre-requirement verification you need to present in the Mtfrb. Post-requirement certification and verification form. The presence of the owner of the said franchise must be present upon renewal. Motorcycle OR&C are for substitution of the new unit to be replaced with the rights of the existing tricycle franchise. These are the steps. Step 1. Bring the latest documents and present to Mtfrb. Bring OR&C of new unit. Step 2. Fill up applications form and complete requirements needed. And pay at the MTO cashier. Secure an official receipt.
Step 3 is to return application for substitution or cancellation. Dropping. Will a franchise automatically be incurred after not renewing franchise for 2 consecutive years? Step 4 is to accomplish LTO change of motorcycle status. May it be the following: substitution of unit or dropping of franchise.
This is the step of substitution, photocopy O. and CR of old unit back to private, pass to Mtfrb, refer to 12. Renewal of franchise process. Dropping a cancellation, return a photocopy of O.C.R as back to private. Road safety and defensive driving seminar. These are checklist of requirement and where it to secure. Professional driver's license and identification card. The first step is to listen to the seminar discussion. Follow the instructions given. This is the internal services we provide. Date gathering and statistics. In the Office of the Mayor. Business Permits and Licensing Office. Office, Bplo. Classification, simple. Type of transaction, government to client. Who may avail, all. These are the checklist of requirement and where it to secure. request to intent letter addressed to the municipality of Mayor, and flash drive. These are the steps you need to follow. Follow the instructions given.